Welcome to another journey into the rich tapestry of the world's cultures. Today we delve into the cultural life of Brazil, a vibrant blend of influences and traditions. A country where the rhythm of samba fills the air, and the allure of the Amazon enchants the soul. The modern Brazilian way of life is a fascinating fusion of indigenous Indian, African, and Portuguese cultures. It's in the lilt of Portuguese that forms the basis of the language, the deep-rooted customs, and the pervasive influence of religion. Yet the cultural landscape of Brazil is not just painted with Portuguese hues. Indigenous contributions, particularly profound in the Amazon basin, have left indelible marks. And along the coast, the saucy African influences are strongest, shaping the food, religion, and the heart-thumping beats of music. As we delve deeper, we'll unravel the layers of this cultural amalgamation, a testament to Brazil's vibrant past. As we explore further, you'll see how these influences have shaped the Brazil we know today. Let's begin our journey by exploring the African and indigenous influences on Brazil's culture. The African heritage has left an indelible mark on Brazil, particularly along the coastal regions. The cuisine here is a tantalizing fusion of African and local ingredients, with dishes like acarajé, a deep-fried ball of black-eyed pea dough filled with shrimp, reflecting the African influence. Religion too bears the imprint of Africa. Candomblé, a syncretic faith that blends African deities with Catholic saints, is practiced by many Brazilians, a testament to the enduring legacy of Africa in this vibrant country. Now, let's talk about music. Samba, one of Brazil's most iconic cultural exports, is deeply rooted in African rhythms and dance. Its pulsating beats fill the streets during Carnival, the country's most celebrated festival, and it continues to be a symbol of Brazil's cultural dynamism and diversity. Moving on, the indigenous influence on Brazil's culture is most evident in the Amazon basin. The indigenous tribes have helped shape the language, with numerous words borrowed from their tongues. This is particularly true for names of local flora and fauna, a testament to their intimate knowledge of the environment. Moreover, many customs and traditions of the indigenous peoples have been integrated into the broader culture, from body painting and beadwork to the use of medicinal plants. Their reverence for nature and communal living resonate with Brazil's ethos of unity in diversity. These influences have woven a rich and colorful thread through the fabric of Brazil's cultural life. Now we turn to the Portuguese influence, the dominant force in shaping Brazil's culture. The Portuguese were not just explorers who happened to land on Brazilian shores. They were cultural trailblazers, leaving an imprint that has lasted for centuries. The Portuguese influence on Brazil is like a strong current in a river, flowing through every aspect of the nation's life, shaping its language, religion, and customs. Let's start with language. Portuguese is the official language of Brazil, a testament to the lasting legacy of its former colonizers. It's the language of love, of business, of everyday life. It's the language that sings in the famous Brazilian samba, and it's the language that tells the stories of Brazil's rich history and diverse culture. Next, we delve into religion. The Portuguese brought Catholicism to Brazil, and today, it's the predominant religion in the country. The faith brought by the Portuguese permeates the nation, from the grand cathedrals in the cities to the small chapels in the countryside. The echoes of Portuguese religious practices can be heard in the fervent prayers of the faithful and seen in the vibrant religious festivals that fill Brazil's calendar. And then, there are the customs. The Portuguese influence can be seen in the way Brazilians socialize, in the way they celebrate, even in the way they cook. The feijoada, a hearty stew of black beans and pork, is a direct descendant of Portuguese cuisine. The love for festivals and celebrations like the world-renowned Carnival has roots in Portuguese tradition. But it's not just about language, religion, and customs. The Portuguese influence extends to architecture, literature, and the arts. From the colonial buildings that dot Brazil's urban landscape to the literary masterpieces that grace its bookshelves, the Portuguese legacy is alive and well. In the end, the Portuguese influence is more than just a historical footnote. It's a living, breathing part of Brazil's identity. It's the thread that weaves through the vibrant tapestry of Brazilian culture, tying together the diverse strands of indigenous, African, and European influences into a unique and beautiful whole. The Portuguese influence has left an indelible mark on Brazil, shaping it into the vibrant country it is today. Moving to the present day, let's look at the modern Brazilian way of life. European and North American influences have left their mark on this vibrant culture, introducing new ideas and perspectives. But that's not all, folks. Brazil is also home to prestigious cultural institutions like the Brazilian Academy of Letters and the National Library, where the country's rich literary history is preserved and celebrated. The country's cultural scene is a veritable cornucopia of creativity, boasting globally renowned literary figures and artists. From the enchanting words of Paulo Coelho to the magical canvases of Romero Brito, Brazil's talent knows no bounds. Now let's talk architecture. The modern urban landscape of Brazil is dotted with the stunning works of Roberto Burle Marx and Oscar Niemeyer, who've left an indelible mark with their innovative designs. Brazilian painting, too, has evolved over the years, blending abstract and realistic styles to create a unique visual language that's distinctly Brazilian. And let's not forget the major art exhibitions like the International Biennial of Sao Paulo, where Brazil's artistic prowess is showcased for the world to see. Modern Brazil continues to celebrate its cultural diversity, evolving and growing while remaining true to its roots. As we conclude our journey, let's reflect on the cultural life of Brazil. The country's vibrant tapestry of culture is a delightful blend of indigenous Indian, African, and Portuguese influences. The Portuguese have left an indelible mark on the language, religion, and customs, while the Indian contributions shine through, especially in the Amazon basin. The African influence, most evident along the coast, has shaped the delectable food, the spiritual practices, and the rhythmic samba music that Brazil is known for. However, the cultural prism of Brazil isn't limited to these influences alone. European and North American elements have also woven themselves into the cultural fabric of the country. In the face of challenges, Brazil's spirit remains unbroken, its creativity undimmed. Its cultural institutions, literary figures, artists, and architects have all played a part in shaping a uniquely Brazilian narrative. This narrative is ever-evolving, as reflected in the abstract and realistic portrayals in Brazilian painting. From its rich blend of influences to its vibrant modern culture, Brazil truly is a testament to the beauty of cultural diversity. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the cultural life of Brazil.